welcome to another Yuva vlog video. I am leaving the park, but now we're gonna go to the mosque. So this was a really fun park. I really want to come here again if possible. And yeah, let's just go ahead, go to the Ayyub Al Ansari Mosque now. Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Now please go watch the previous video of me going to a theme park because they're related. But anyway, I'm gonna go straight into the video and give you guys some history about this topic, about this mosque, and also show you guys around the mosque. Now I'm going to give you guys some history about this mosque. So this mosque can also be called Ayyub Sultan Mosque and Ayyub Al Ansari Tomb. They're both correct. Now let's go on with the history. So after the conquest of Constantinople, which is also known as Turkey, this is Constantinople. It's actually the older name of Turkey, just like you would have London right now and London before. So this was the after the conquest of Turkey or Constantinople in 1453. It was the first mosque constructed by the Ottoman Turks in Istanbul in 1458. The Ayyub Sultan Mosque is actually built near the Golden Horn Bay in the Ayyub district of Istanbul or Constantinople. I guess you guys get the point that Istanbul and Constantinople means the same thing. No, actually, Turkey and Constantinople mean the same thing. So during the last Constantinople battle between the Ottoman Turks and the Eastern Romans, the spiritual teacher of Sultan Mehmed discovered the location, that important place with a miraculous dream. So later in Fatih, which was the conqueror, Sultan Mehmed ordered to construct a mosque in front of this tomb for his belief, and this was actually a important thing. So and then it became the holiest place and became a masjid since Ottoman Istanbul for the Muslims and attracting many pilgrims. And also some of the personal belongings of Muhammad, the Prophet Muhammad, are actually preserved in the building that houses the tomb. So I will be showing you guys that as well. In the Ottoman culture, it was also that the place of for the Ottoman sultans to cradle their symbolic swords before they depart from Istanbul to go to the campaign or battle. It was also a very honorable situation to be buried in the proximity of Ayyub Al Ansari tomb for the Ottomans, because he was a very important person to them. And right now, at present day, it is a very popular activity for the local Muslim tourists and other tourists as well. Also Turkey residents, people from Turkey who come to the Istanbul and start their visit with the morning prayer, which is Fajr, in this mosque at the holiest place in the entire Istanbul city. Besides the Ayyub Al Ansari's tomb, there is also a very, very old Ottoman graves and stones around the Ayyub Sultan Mosque, which I will also be showing you, or I'm probably showing you already. So we're gonna be going to the mosque later. There is this huge bazaar which I wanted to show you guys, and I also gave you some history information, or I'll also be giving you history information. So let's go to this bazaar and let's go ahead and walk around. And now there were a lot of people here compared to like any other place I've seen because of Corona. And now most of the Corona stuff has been lifted. All of the restrictions have been lifted. So there are a lot of people going out and they want some fresh air. So as you guys can see, there are a lot of people, and some of them are eating ice cream, some of them are eating at the Turkish restaurants, eating some donors and some their traditional kebabs. So yeah, let's just keep walking in this bazaar, and there are a lot of shops here. As you guys can see, there's some a lot of restaurants, clothing stores, and jewelry shops, and they're mostly restaurants because a lot of people come here, they pray, they eat, they walk around, and yeah, so let's just keep walking through this huge and really long road bazaar. So these are actually the swords and other items like I mentioned before. In the historical part of this video, I mentioned a lot of history, and like I said before, that the some of the personal belongings of the Prophet Muhammad and also Ayyub al Ansari are actually preserved in the building that houses the tomb. So, the tomb of Ayyub al Ansari is there as well. And you can't really see it close because they don't want people to be going there. But yeah, the tomb is there, and also other personal belongings belonging to Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, the Prophet Muhammad, and also Ayyub al Ansari himself. Alright, so the call for prayer is being announced now, and I'm going to the mosque. I'm also going to pet this cat real quick because it looks really cute, and also we'll be showing the interior of the mosque as well.